Question is to the Minister of Finance.
Order.
My question is to the Minister of Finance and reads, what reports has he received on how Budget 2010 delivered for New Zealanders?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, the reactions have been generally pretty positive, so much so that the opposition didn't even ask a question on the budget today. Most commentators agree the budget has struck the right balance between maintaining public services and controlling debt, while making worthwhile and overdue improvements to the tax system, which will help to rebalance the economy.
Supplementary.
Foss.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister of Finance. Has he seen any surveys of public responses to the budget?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, there have been a wide range of surveys that have indicated a public response. I'll simply refer to one from the New Zealand Business Council for Sustainable Development. We have vast majority, about up to 80%, approved the reductions in personal income tax rates. 73% supported the tax-based broadening measures. 69% supported the government's investment in ultra-fast broadband, and around 70 or 80% supported the increased investment in schools and hospitals. Rounded up with all the issues, including the tax increases, approvals outnumbered disapprovals by about 2 to 1.
Supplementary. Thank you, Mr Speaker. What conclusions does the government draw from the reaction to the budget?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, I think it means that New Zealanders have a pretty good grasp of what went wrong in this economy in the last decade and what is required to put it right, and that when they understand the issues, and in this case they're issues that affect every household and every small business, they will support bolder policy initiatives. Taxpayers who are interested to know their own position can go to the website taxguide.govt.nz. This website's had about 300,000 hits, but I'd encourage any New Zealander who wants to understand their position to visit it.
Supplementary.
Foss.
To the Minister of Finance. Thank you, Mr Speaker. What possible measures were considered and rejected for Budget 2010?
The Honourable Bill
Well,
English.
Mr Speaker, we've had a number of suggestions, including some raised in this House. We rejected an increase in personal tax. We rejected the idea of fiddling with GST to create exemptions. We rejected the idea of getting back on the treadmill of unsustainable government spending. We rejected the idea of significantly increasing government debt beyond responsible levels. Those were all suggestions that came from the Labor opposition.
Question number 4, the Honourable King.